Hey there, thanks for stopping by WTF Mortgage. Today is Saturday, the 11th, 2023, Veterans Day, and I'd like to wish a good Veterans Day to all of you veterans out there. I hope you are doing well. Also to the families of those veterans, the veterans that are still here with us, and the ones unfortunately that are not. I wish you a safe and happy Veterans Day, and I hope things are going well for you. This short block of instruction is going to be on what a mortgage broker is, so let's not waste any time and jump right into it. All right, we're going to kick it off by talking about what a mortgage loan originator is. You can see it up on the screen, but I'll also read it. A mortgage loan originator generally includes individuals who perform loan origination activities for compensation, such as taking a loan application, offering credit terms, negotiating credit terms on behalf of a consumer, obtaining an extension of credit for a consumer, or referring a consumer to a loan originator or creditor. All right, so a mortgage loan originator is the official nomenclature for someone who's registered or licensed to do home loans for consumers. Now, at the companies, they can give them whatever job title that they want to. Now, that's a job title. That's not the official designation. So over the years, you've probably heard of the terms that you see here, like loan officer, mortgage banker, mortgage consultant, senior loan officer, VP of lending. They can call them anything they want to: mortgage advisor, lending officer, piss boy, guy or gal that does loans, whatever they want to. But at the end of the day, they're all mortgage loan originators. What's required to be a mortgage loan originator? If you're going to work for a bank or a credit union, you must be registered with the nationwide mortgage licensing system, which involves providing fingerprints, criminal background check, credit report, and then you get sponsored by a bank or credit union and you're ready to go to work. Now, the requirements to work at a brokerage or a lender are a little bit different. The individual still must be registered with the nationwide mortgage licensing system, which includes the fingerprints and the background check and credit report. In addition to that, they also need 20 hours of pre-licensing education, approved pre-licensing education, and they need that education before they can take the national exam. So they have to pass the national exam at an approved state testing center. You can't do that online or something like that. Then after your national exam, that's done at the federal level. Now you have to pass the state exams for whichever state you're going to be licensed in. So either one or multiple states you're licensed in. You have to take the exam for each one and pass that. Then after that, you become sponsored by a brokerage or a lender. And then after that, it's still not over. Every year, your license has to be renewed. So that includes paying renewal fees and doing continuing education. So it's typically about 7 to 8 hours for the federal level, and then an hour to 2 hours for each state that the individual is licensed in. All right, so the mortgage loan originator is now done with all of their license requirements, and let's say they go ahead and decide to go work for a brokerage after that. So the mortgage brokerage is either managed, owned, or managed and owned by a licensed mortgage broker. So what's involved in becoming a mortgage broker? All right, so here are the requirements to be a mortgage broker in the good old state of California. First, the general requirements must be 18 years of age, of course. California residents with some exceptions. Honesty, conviction of certain crimes could result in a denial of license, and minimum of 2 years full-time licensed salesperson experience. That's referring to real estate salesperson, because in the good old state of California, all of the mortgage brokers must also have a real estate broker's license. So the mortgage brokers and real estate brokers share part of the same licensing. So if you don't have the 2 years of real estate experience, 2 years of unlicensed equivalent experience will take place of that. Like if you're working, of course, as a mortgage loan originator for 2 years, that will take the experience of the real estate sales person. And if you don't have either of those, the real estate or mortgage experience, a 4-year degree with a major or minor in real estate will suffice. Now, the specific education requirements here. So these 5 classes that you need to have, these need to be college level courses: practice, legal aspects of real estate, you can read here, etc. And then you need to choose 3 of the courses from this list here. I think I ended up taking all of these courses except for except for two of them. So these are the specific requirements that you need to have. So after meeting the requirements and passing the exam, the mortgage broker can actually work for a bank if they wanted to, work for a lender if they wanted to. They can work for another broker, or they can start their own brokerage if they have enough experience and capital and all of the other requirements and hoops you have to jump through. All right, just to summarize things, so mortgage broker is not a generic term to describe someone who does home loans. It's kind of like on the real estate side. A lot of people use the term realtor to describe a real estate agent or real estate broker when that's not the case. Realtor is a real estate agent or a real estate broker who is also a member of the National Association of Realtors. And as a member of the National Association of Realtors, they may call themselves a realtor. Well, mortgage broker over the years kind of became a generic term to describe someone who does home loans when that's not the case. Now, a mortgage broker is typically someone who you'll see either managing, owning, or managing and owning a mortgage brokerage. For example, they can own a mortgage brokerage and have loan originators, licensed mortgage loan originators, working underneath them doing the loans. A mortgage broker can also have a brokerage and do the loans themselves, kind of like maybe a CPA is on their own and doing whatever the CPA does. A mortgage broker can also get their mortgage loan originator license or their mortgage loan originator endorsement, and then they can do loans themselves. Or they can have a brokerage, have people working for them, and also doing loans themselves. But if a mortgage broker is not in a position to open up their own brokerage, they don't have the capital requirements or the experience, etc., they can also get their mortgage loan originator license and work for a bank or work for a credit union or work for a lender or work for another brokerage. In fact, I did that before opening up my brokerage. Once I had my license, I actually was working for a lender and a bank. So I hope this video helped you understand what a mortgage broker is, and hope you have a great rest of your day. Thanks for tuning in, and hope to see you on the next one.